Political corruption in India is a pervasive challenge that undermines democratic institutions, stunts economic growth, and drains public resources into the hands of illicit networks. It manifests through opaque political funding, bribery in public services, systematic bureaucratic and bureaucratic red tape, and a growing nexus between politicians and criminal elements. The mechanisms and impacts of political corruption in India span a few key areas: electoral financing and black money. A significant driver of a significant driver of political corruption is opaque election funding, historic loopholes, and the vast amount of unaccounted money required to run campaigns, force candidates and parties to rely on undisclosed corporate donors, often in exchange for future political favors, policy influence, or contracts. Bureaucratic bribery and extortion. At the citizen level, transactional corruption remains a prominent reality. Millions of Indians report facing demands for bribes to access basic public services, which is exacerbated by complex bureaucratic red tape and low wages for subordinate government officials. State capture and criminalization. There is a documented history of political interference in administrative matters, which weakens the functional autonomy of accountability agencies. A significant percentage of federal and state lawmakers in India face ongoing criminal charges, ranging from financial fraud to more serious offenses, raising alarms over the integrity of the democratic process. Systematic vulnerabilities, government contracts and tenders, manipulation of public works bidding process, and the siphoning of development funds remain massive sources of illicit wealth. Judicial delays. While India possesses legal frameworks and anti corruption agencies, sluggish legal process and weak law enforcement hinder successful investigations and conventions, convictions. Anti corruption measures. To combat these challenges, India has implemented several transparency and oversight mechanisms over the years. The Right to Information Act, enacted to grant citizens a mechanism to demand access to government records and monitor public spending. Lokpal and Lokayuktas, the establishment of an ombudsman at the federal and state levels designed to inquire into allegations of corruption against public functionaries, civil society, grassroots movements, and independent organizations actively campaign for transparency, whistleblower protection, and systematic electoral reform.